Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich of the Chinese Federal Government. Let us continue on from last left off. So, I would say we're doing okay. Actually, but I realized something that I probably should do. I'm going to deploy these units here. I've realized I probably should not leave Korea completely undefended. 37. Yeah, let's make sure the Korean Peninsula is actually controlled, because the condition for Japan to actually lose the Sino-Japanese War is they have to make sure they don't actually occupy Korea. So if they end up occupying, you know, if they end up navally invading Korea, that's going to be an issue for us. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. I'm moving around here, taking victory points on you. Most moves their way back into Harbin, which is a little annoying. But again, as long as we hold out for a handful of months. Again, I don't think I can tell you exactly how many of those months. Just a handful of months, we should be okay. Bhutan Rouge has fallen. You here. Just make sure that Korea cannot fall, okay? Simple request. Do you have any supplies up here? You absolutely do not. So once again, I'm going to redeploy you. Deal with... Just be like there for now. Green Army can probably deal with this on their own. Could build a supply hub up here. I mean, I can't really. We need Vladivostok. That is our ticket. Get you guys to redeploy as quickly as you possibly can. I notice you're mostly defending North Korea and not South Korea. I feel like South Korea is where they're more likely to land. For now, it's okay. We'll deal with it. We can take a city. Cities usually provide at least a little bit of supplies. Not much, but a little bit. Hold, I mean, Harbin actually is a supply hub. We actually do need that. And you're also a supply hub, so actually I do need this city as well. Move right around Vladivostok, surround the city. When will you be there? 8 hours? Okay, again, it's not much. It's still very, very little. But there we go. So you now got 5% attack and defense and 10% organization. Absolutely fantastic. But we need supplies. Can I get any of you that are like a supply consumption minus 50%? Absolutely. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, we have Harbin though, so that's gonna be a supply hub for us. I think for the most part, Red Army doesn't really need to do too much. How many planes do we have here? 200? Oh, they're bombing us, I think. It's very, very, very rude. Yeah, defend South Korea first. It just seems way more likely that's where they're going to navally invade from. I think Red Army just hangs out. They don't got to do anything else. 70% here, 64 is not going to be able to push our way in. Huh. I mean, some of these forces are our units, but it's like so many of them are just our vassal troops. Got good defense for the entirety of Korea, which is nice. I don't think I want you guys to push your way into Siberia. I really don't think that's going to actually benefit us. But what I want is if I can get an encirclement of Vladivostok, it might cause the AI to retreat, because the AI might get scared to stay in the city while being encircled. major naval invasions just occurred. That's actually a pretty big naval invasion. Okay, you guys here. I need you to deploy up here immediately, all of you. But again, if Japanese troops are there, they're not up here. I will take that. 90% on you. $54, 86, 68. Nothing too spectacular. Did they take a port? No, they didn't. Are you set to also go to Port Arthur? You're not, but yeah, please go to Port Arthur. If they take Port Arthur, that actually will make my life harder. Thing is, you have air superiority. How much? I mean, negative 66% on breakthrough due to supply issues. I mean, again, you guys should also be having supply issues. Improve artillery. No, they do have a port. Oh shit, they do have a port. I'm dumb. Make sure they don't have a port anymore. They can definitely bring units in, but once we take the port away, it won't get supplies into the country. Be looking a little bit better. I wonder if I want to actually force attack with you. I kind of actually do. %, 58% down here. It's a little bit annoying, but it's okay. Again, they're not our units, so if they die, they die. Go to Port Arthur, please. Thank you. Can I get more units over here? I mean, I could bring some of the Korean army or Yangtze. In Japan, how many troops do you guys actually have? Up to 46 maximum. Like, it's definitely not the numbers I'm sure they want to see. They have about 4 divisions in Vladivostok. You are still not dead. %. There we go. I want you immediately moving your way down south. Just get a nice encirclement. Yeah, now these guys are not having great supplies. Again, I want you down here. And if you could just leave Vladivostok, that would be nice. Okay, we took the port away from the Japanese. Excellent. Get these guys killed off. No sign of other naval invasions quite yet down south. Vladivostok, I mean, that's a vast majority of transmitters of victory points. Take you, because it's worth... I mean, it's only worth 10. Everything else is basically worth 1, so... When you put it in that context, it is pretty important. I mean, it's also most of their industrial sector, I'm pretty sure, as well. How many units we got on the encirclement here? 6? Yeah, we can already see they're starting to leave here, which is exactly what I was hoping that they would do. Korean army... Until I take Vladivostok and get supplies, I can't really move out yet. It'll take a little while longer. 61%. You guys hold position. They are in circle, which is negative 33. Of course, it's still air superiority, and my units still suck ass. But aside from that, it's okay. Aside from that, it's just fine. We're sending more troops into Vladivostok, which is kind of like the exact opposite of what I wanted them to do. Where's this port? You want me to build a port here? I don't know why that's there. The Japanese tank is currently leaving, which is nice. How much longer on this? How many more focuses do we actually have? Only 4 after you. Okay, it's not so bad. More and more cores. Do we want the expeditionary forces? I think the answer is no, we don't. Like, I appreciate it, but I really don't think it's what we're after. Not be over here in Mongolia. Not really where I want to be right now. 80%. They have air superiority. They do, but really not by much. How many points do they have here? 200? Look at the airport, actually. Which, actually, that's very nice. I mean, they probably don't have any other airports around here. Be sending fighters in. That genuinely might be, like, the only one. And if that's the case, we should then be able to get an air superiority. Our supplies looking. Everything's looking pretty good. We're actually have too much support equipment. Even though we're actually not building support equipment, which I think is kind of funny. Now they have 500 planes. Okay, wherever we fly, they are immediately just going to fly a bunch of their own units into the area, which, I mean, makes sense. Military factories. Go more on trucks for the moment. Import more rubber from Germany to Asia, while also importing less aluminum. Research. Excavation. You know what? Excavation 3. Let's do it. Oh, they've actually... Is that where I was building my port too? It was, which is kind of funny. Another force attack. Even take Vladivostok. They might have actually screwed themselves over by moving units over here. 71. 300 defense is pretty good. %. I'm not happy with it. I'll tell you that right now. With units like this, get our, or almost actually done our doctrines here, which is nice. %. Might as well put a little bit more pressure on you. Once you're here, you're going to make the front line a little bit bigger. Okay, 2 more naval invasions with what seems like a very small amount of Japanese troops. 101,000 against 273. I think those are good numbers. I'm happy with those. Okay, 1 more unit's been pushed back. Force attacks got 3 more hours. Honestly, I'm going to push it again. And then hopefully within 7 days, we can get that killed off. A unit over here. If you want to land, again, I have units right here ready to go. So bring our forces in. It's gonna be another Japanese slaughter. Hey, wait, what's going on in Europe? Paris has already fallen, huh? Okay, so actually it looks like the Reichspact's doing pretty well for themselves. The Entente are not doing well for themselves. It looks like Romania and Serbia have not decided to intervene in the war at all. Russia, I mean, Russia's kind of doing okay, mostly because they don't really worry about Ukraine in the same manner as they usually do. And did the Ottomans lose their war? No, I think you've maybe defected from the Ottomans? I'm actually not too sure. Push forces in like this. 94, 95, 96. Come on. How much longer on this? Okay, 3 days with definitely enough time on you. There's Vladivostok fallen. You guys are now technically encircled. Supplies will be more plentiful in the area now. Do I want red to attack? You know, if you want to do like a very, very basic light attack into the area, I'm fine with that. Need you guys move in as well. You can take the port away from you. As well, join the Andine Pact is okay. Now let's make sure we can get these other transmitter troops killed off. Because that gets transmitter nowhere near as dead as I thought they would be, unfortunately. I was hoping for a little bit more like oomph behind that. But you're also their only port. So now that their port is gone, the Japanese around here are basically dead. I mean, they only sent 5 divisions. So even before, they were not expecting too much, I'm assuming. We have another 18 divisions. Where do I want to send you guys? I think you're just going to be another army just ready to go. Put you on the border here. Just wait to see if there's another naval invasion, and I can, you know, deploy these units over. Yeah, they still got, like, good supplies, huh? Give me some air superiority. Or at least a handful of days for the Japanese send their entire air force over to come kill me. 79 is good. You guys are looking pretty bad. Who actually defends the legation cities? It's essentially everybody. Okay, cool. Way back over here. 89%, 90% on you. This territory you are. I want you moving here. I want you moving in like this. Clean these guys all up. And now Green Army should be able to push their way in, even though supplies are still ass. Are you still set to... Oh, because you're still set to trucks. Set you to trucks instead. How many trucks do we actually have? 218? That's actually not bad. We just really need to get up to here. And then I guess a handful more cities, but that's really about it. Boston's fallen. Who owns Boston? Is it the federal government? It is. CSA is actually looking like they're doing pretty well for themselves. French Republic has taken over Baja California. I'm really surprised the international... I mean, I guess the international is just going to lose, huh? But they're not in a good spot right now. I think they would be, but apparently not. Move here. You've cut off our railroad access. Okay, that is annoying. And then any bottlenecks you can upgrade them. Want to make sure our units can get to where they need to be as quickly as they can. They'll take one city back from us, which is annoying. How many? Up to 39 at most. Which is not very good. I mean, Xinjiang Clique has half of that amount of troops. And not even supposed to be like a major player. Also, 5 of those units are about to get killed off right now. How did our spy do, by the way? Like, what's he found out? 38% stockpile. I mean, they do have a decent stockpile. There's no denying that. Do you want Red Army being even more aggressive than they already are being? I don't think so. I think right now they're okay. Delhi's fallen. Hardikami, yeah, they've taken their territory. Romania still decided not to actually intervene quite yet. Bulgaria, then at 27. I mean, it's a number of troops. It's not that many, but... I want you going up, and I want you to just keep going up north. Take this city with a port up there. Bring back some Japanese tanks is always quite nice. And how's Korea still doing? We're still occupying it, so I'll take it. Okay, Lower Yangtze. Looks like they're probably going to land over here. But there's no way they have that many units ready to go anymore. Bring our forces over. Got 12 and 12. All that's looking good. Where do we want these units? You're doing fine-ish. You're encircled. Excellent. I think I can try to send you here. But the thing is strange because they took over that part of Siberia. They're just going to have more cores than I would like them to have. But guys, you guys actually taken over a lot more than I thought you would. Continue around here. Japan right now at most is 28 divisions. I mean, Transmere I think might have more units than the Japanese do at this point. I mean, it's surprisingly close. Move you here. Go towards this fort. Just get rid of whatever Japanese forces we can. I mean, there's not like there's that many of them. Because, again, they keep throwing their troops away for no good reason. 82, you guys are almost ready to go. And you're going to be encircled. And after that, you're just going to go back to your fallback line here. Okay, another successful victory there. 150 against 408,000. Numbers are looking good for us, I would say. And I did take back that one victory point. Gets Transmere down to 68. I would say that's looking pretty nice. You're trying to push your way out, but that's not. It's absolutely not going to happen. Yeah, we no units down there quite yet. Actually, question: do I have a second field marshal? I probably do, right? Yeah. Chen Jiaming himself will lead the army. Again, even if we take all the normal territory that Transmitter has at the beginning of the game, it's not going to capitulate them because they have all this extra stupid territory up here that's going to be annoying for us to deal with. Do you have any more supply hubs up here? Japan asks for peace. After getting pushed out of Dalan, Pyongyang, and Seoul, and with their army routed, the cowardly Japanese nation has contacted us asking for peace. All they're capable of now is attempting a blockade of the whole East Coast with their navy. Not an easy task. Due to limited potential for success, Japanese public opinion, and pushed on by failures of the army, it's pressing the government to sign a peace. Bring the remains of the army back home. Considering our navy inferiority, it would be wise for us to accept Japan's terms. We will accept Japan's terms. Which will probably happen in a few days, I'm assuming. Don't kill my units off right now. I mean, technically they're Szechuan units. It's not a big deal. There'll be more cores. I have noticed that we're still at war with Japan. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Give me a quick save. I'm just going to quickly look at what Japan's up to. It might be like a 30-day timer or something like that. I don't know. We are losing. Failed. Egg. GXC. There we go. Okay. I was like wondering like, how long is this going to take to fire? The end of the Second Sino-Japanese War. The War of 1894 to 1895 had been a humiliating defeat for our nation. Now, the Japanese aggressors have finally been driven out. We have finally avenged our fallen brothers in the First Sino-Japanese War. No more we shall allow foreign and imperialist powers to meddle in the affairs of our proud nation. No more China subjugated. For what? We will be the masters of our own destiny. Okay. So, aside from that, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just transfer some territory around. Just something like this. guess seems okay. I think that makes sense for us signing that peace deal, that we also get Vladivostok. Oh, a lovely peace. Japan has been kicked out. Clean army. We're gonna once again reassign you down to here. You guys. Who's a better general? You're a better general. 5 on you. 4 can go here. 4 can go on the Green Army. Now your job no longer is going to be to defend Korea. I'm going to put you on the border with Russia. Not all of Russia. Let's just do here. We won't worry about Mongolia right now, because Russia will try to defend the Galatian cities eventually. Okay, fate of Taiwan. Incorporate them into the country. Korea. Liberate a loyal Korea. The Russian Far East. Fine, we'll liberate a Far Eastern Republic. Hello, Far Eastern Republic. How are you? You know, I think it would look a little bit nicer being just part of our territory, but that's okay. Maybe we can... This will be our own puppet Russian government in case we have to go to war with Russia and take over their entire country. But what I'm going to do before we end this episode is that we're going to cheat a little bit. Focus dot auto. I can't type apparently. Auto complete. We're gonna just get these boring focuses out of the way, so that we can then do a new China. So once this event is done, we'll have unified the country. We'll end our episode there. But that, of course, is not going to be the end of the campaign, because as you can see, there's a couple of, like, blue dots on our coastline. Can't have that. Got to make sure that China is whole. By the way, what have we cored? Most of the south. Apparently, actually, this territory over here as well. It's just a little bit of a mismatch of territory, you know, just here and there. We have time to reorganize ourselves, which is nice. Demobilize. Fine. I'll demobilize. Actually, that lets me core some more territory here. And even then, it's like partialization is fine. I don't even know if we'd even need a war economy, to be honest. You need 40, but apparently we don't have control over you, so I can't core it. Same with you, because I actually need to annex Szechuan first. We get 80 points. That'll allow us to core Beijing, which probably would be beneficial. How are supplies looking, by the way? Absolutely A-okay. So let's cut back on trucks, cut back on artillery, 3 on fighters, 3 on bombers, and let's go 5 total on rifles. Should be fine. Again, we can also just send rifles to all of our little puppet states if need be. I'm also going to keep control over all of our puppet forces. I'm not going to give them back to their rifle owners. So, Red, you need a battle plan, huh? I don't know where to actually send you. I guess I could send you here. Just in case we had to kill Russia. I wouldn't actually mind killing Russia. I think killing Russia could be a fun little an end game for us. Also, Middle Africa does own Greenland. Or by Greenland, I mean Iceland. Basically, it's the same place. So again, who owns legation cities? Or who's guaranteeing them? Actually, Russia isn't guaranteeing them. I thought they were. But it's Germany. It's basically the Reichspakt and the Entente. We have a little Chinese influence. We have little German influence. Come on, I'm ready to go. Take German's colonies. Germany is at war with the Philippines because the Philippines are in the Internationale. Yeah, so maybe the Entente and Germany's Asia will just end up splitting that territory amongst themselves. I'm not too sure. You guys have no supplies. Okay, then we'll just drag you into here. Maybe no matter what, maybe we'll just invade Russia at the very end. Form our own Russian Siberian government. And then, I mean, China will be looking pretty good at that point, let me tell you. Give me... Actually, do I even want... What do I actually want? Dockyards, honestly, is not going to be a big deal for us. I guess for right now, just upgrade railroads as much as you possibly can. Every railroad. Oh, okay. There's a lot of railroads here that need to be upgraded. How many railroads is this? Okay, you're actually not doing anything anymore. Another supply hub over here. Upgrade railroads in this direction. Can't do anything down here. We'll upgrade railroads in the south. Here we go. Just railroads everywhere. We're going to industrialize and interconnect the entire country as quickly as we possibly can. Okay, New China will be done in just a few more days. 60 political power. We're ready for the 80. So we can core Beijing. Do you give me any political power? Change national focus treaty to Federalist China as add low popular support, absent federal authority. Okay, so this is actually going to make our country way worse, apparently. So that's cool. We're going to go from 90% stability down to probably like 15% or something like that. I would not be surprised. But I mean, I'm ready to go. Five more days on you. 9 days here. Three more days. Okay. Then we'll have a brand new federal government. And it's going to be beautiful. We'll probably... I think we keep this flag or we get a new flag? I'm actually not too sure. Might keep this flag. Okay, the United Province of China proclaimed. China largely under the control of Chen Xiaoming's National Defense Army. A new republic has been acclaimed in Beijing as Federalist trooper parades through Tiananmen Square. The United Province of China, often called in the West, has completely replaced the previous internationally recognized Chinese government. With their power secure, it's only a matter of time before the international community recognizes it. The Federalist government intends to organize a national conference consisting of deputies from all liberated provinces to draft a new constitution and form an official provincial government until national elections can be called at the earliest convenience. But with that, we're now the United Province of China. We actually have it's actually a completely new tree, so all of the old stuff is just gone. With the 50% stability, 6% war support. Actually, it's not that bad. I was expecting way worse. But for right now, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. I say, Anthony, if you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoy, click a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.